So we're going to take our 18 gauge base wire. We're going to take our channel, measure it up against our channel, and it needs to be just a little bit longer. Your base wire for your coil needs to be 3 times longer than you want your coil to be. We're going to take our weaving wire and loosely wrap it around one end all the way down to the end of the wire. We're going to give the wire a bend there and then start our coiling. When we get down towards the very end of our base wire here, what we're going to do is loosely wrap our weaving wire around the end of the base wire and cut it off with about 10 inches to spare. We're going to straighten out our coil. And here you have it. Now we're going to take another base wire. In this case, I have one piece of 18 gauge folded over on itself. And we're just going to coil that initial coil that we made around these two base wires here. This part will be a little difficult to do with your hands, but it is advantageous to do so. Using pliers could potentially chew up your weaving wire and leave you with a hole in your coil. Now I'm going to measure my component that I'm putting the coil up against, making sure that it is the correct size, which it is. And then we're just going to tear off the weaving wire from the shorter side, crimp that wire tightly down, and flip the coil over. Now we're going to move the weaving wire out of the way while keeping it still attached. We're going to fold over that base wire super tightly just to make sure it's not going anywhere and there's no snags. And then we are going to take our weaving wire and coil it back through the grooves of our coil to finish it off. And here you have a coiled coil, or a double coil, or a Clapton coil. Happy creating!